Hi, this is Jim Cramer talking with Simon Constable about gold. Simon, if you're not aware, had a really great call on Nova Gold not that long ago, and I want to follow up on it. Plus, I also want to just ask whether gold is the right place to be given the current deflationary environment. Simon, congratulations on the NG. You really nailed it. What happens next?
Okay, well, just to recap for everyone
Sure.
what had happened, we talked a few weeks ago about how Nova and Barrick were sort of locked in dispute over the development of a 30 million ounce gold deposit in Alaska, and there was some disagreement about some deliverable from Barrick. It was the study, and it looked like things were going to settle out in a 50-50 joint venture on it, and that's what happened. And so that cleared a lot of stuff for the stock, and the stock immediately started going up, which was good. But then we had this big downdraft in gold, went up to, close to 850, and then way down very quickly. Nova got beat up a bit in that. And what's surprising is how badly it's gotten beaten up over the last few days.
Do you think it's possible that gold is signaling that the Fed has got it very wrong, and what really is going on is we're in a massive deflationary spiral that just started, and therefore gold is not the place to be?
Well, that's an interesting theory, but it has come up $200
in profit-taking.
It could be profit-taking. It had been very, very high. It got up to the old highs, very close to the record high. It seemed to be in a period where it was going down 10 cents, up $10, down 10 cents, up 10, one-way thing. And really that meant it was becoming sort of very, very frothy. So I'm actually...
But isn't that what oil did? I mean, are these two related?
Yeah, I think they are related. I was talking with Frank Holmes over at US Global Investors yesterday, very smart guy, and he was saying, although they use a proprietary model, a good rule of thumb for looking at gold and oil is to say, okay, what's the price of oil over the last 60, 90 days? Times by 10, that should be your gold price. So
Has it worked?
It seems to have worked. He said, well, when we got up to 840 in gold, the average price of oil had been 80 for the last 60 days. So clearly it was about $40, $50 overvalued.
I got it. Okay, so that could be one. Yeah. But how about the idea that maybe, and this is one of my theses, that we're deleveraging, so people are naturally buying dollars, getting out of credit, the treasuries going really up in price, down in yield. Is it possible that a strong dollar is bad for gold?
Strong dollar would definitely be bad for gold as well, but that seems to be tied in with the oil price too. Strong oil is likely to slow the U.S. economy. I see the worry about deflation. It seems, though, that the Fed is putting so much liquidity into the market. Where's it all going to go? I mean, if it doesn't show up inflation, I don't know where it shows up.
One last question. Can you just speak to the supply-demand balance right now with the actual physical commodity in the world?
Well, we've got some extremely strong investment demand, and most demand for gold is just like 2/3 jewelry, and the rest is investment demand. But what's funny is that investment demand is what drives the price. So you see a positive correlation: heavy investment demand, high prices; weak investment demand, low prices. With jewelry, it works the opposite way. And we've had phenomenal investment demand. I mean, it's just been outrageous. Street Tracks Gold Shares now has about 600 tons of gold in it. That's twice the level of the Bank of England. And
that's the way to monitor investment. Street Tracks, is that a good...
Yeah, it's a very good benchmark.
What's the symbol? Do we know what the symbol is?
GLD.
GLD,
it's all public. You can see how much gold they had.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I mean, to me, I'm on the fence. Maybe the best thing to do is to buy the cheapest gold stock, which would maybe still be Nova Gold.
Well, Nova Gold's a very speculative stock. They're not actually producing yet, so you run a lot of risk.
So who's the cheapest?
Well, I would think, go with Barrick, Goldfields.
Yeah, Barrick's always been a good bet.
Talking with some folks yesterday about how the strong South African rand has been hurting some of the South African miners, like Goldfields, and that's likely to reverse soon. He thinks
that could be interesting too.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim Cramer talking with Simon Constable, our gold guy at TheStreet.com, with tremendous insight. Once again, congratulations on that great Nova Gold call.
Thank you.